Across hotels, buffets, and catering services, 20 to 60% of prepared food is never consumed. This is not inefficiency, it is a structural failure found in all buffets.
When food waste enters landfills, it produces methane, a greenhouse gas over 25 times more potent than carbon dioxide.
Food surplus marketplaces attempt to solve this by reselling discounted meals, but these solutions share a fatal constraint. Surplus only retains value if someone buys it, and unsold surplus still becomes waste. So our key question became, why is buffet surplus not fully monetized?
Our issue tree revealed 3 structural causes that result in a linear cycle of produce, display, discount, and dispose. Number 1 is structural surplus creation, where buffets must overproduce. Number 2 is limited primary market absorption, where discounts can absorb volatile supply. And number 3 is no secondary value recovery market, where unsold surplus has no fallback value.
Not only that, our solution also solves several pain points. First of all, hotels incur unavoidable disposal costs. Second of all, consumers face inconsistent access to affordable meals. Thirdly, farmers struggle with rising feed prices. And lastly, feed distributors lack scalable alternative proteins. And here we come with our solutions.
That's where NutriLoop comes in, a circular food recovery platform that monetizes buffet surplus through 2 demand pathways. First, edible surplus turned meal boxes, and second, remaining surplus turned BSFL animal feed.
Buffet vendors declare surplus via the vendor dashboard, where they must list the meal boxes available, including pictures, contents, and any allergens, all without changing kitchen workflows. Buffet managers set their own price, and through a percentage system, NutriLoop simply takes a percentage as a platform fee for a process that's fair and reduces the burden on sellers.
Consumers browse nearby buffet deals, view box contents, reserve instantly, and collect within fixed windows or via delivery.
Farmers and feed buyers access a BSFL marketplace to choose the products they want and have the opportunity to establish recurring supply contracts should they desire to.
Moving on to our STP analysis, we target 4 main actors: hotels and buffets, price-sensitive consumers, farmers and livestock producers, as well as feed distributors. NutriLoop is positioned not as meals or feed-only sellers, as we provide both meals and feeds through a circular recovery selling mechanism.
As the first buffet surplus platform that monetizes surplus twice feeding people first, then feeding farms, we compete on preserving surplus value beyond customer demand instead of competing for surplus buyers. So, we identified 3 tiers of non-customers. The current market: surplus app users, discounting hotels, existing BSFL adopters. Tier 1, soon to be value seekers, sustainability-curious hotels, cost-pressured farmers. Tier 2, refusing. Surplus skeptical consumers, premium hotels, hesitant farmers. NutriLoop wins through value certainty, not deeper discounts. Tier 3, unexplored. Bulk buyers, large surplus generators, feed aggregators, markets current surplus apps cannot serve.
While competitors like Maga Larva, Treacher, Yindi, and Chomp concentrate on discounted meal resale, NutriLoop expands the value curve through guaranteed value recovery, circular value retention, and demand-independent monetization.
We eliminate single outcome surplus logic, we reduce disposal risk and revenue volatility, we raise recovery certainty and efficiency, we create a dual market monetization system. All this doesn't result in mere incremental improvement, it is a market creation.
But impact can only be achieved if we are known. Thus, we present our IDA analysis: awareness, visual surplus transformation, interest, savings plus impact clarity. Desire, transparency and trust cues. Action, instant reservation and pickup.
In our first year, we mostly focus on product development and user growth, with our main goals being to conduct R&D, establish initial buffet partnerships, and launch our app. By the end of the 3rd year, we hope to have launched new BSFL products, establish more partnerships with buffets, implement new features based on user feedback, and establish a user base in another major Indonesian city. Finally, by year 5, we plan to expand to 2 to 3 Southeast Asian urban hubs and start worldwide shipping for BSFL products.
Our projection is that in 3 years, the business will grow from 25 to 75 partners all across Singapore, selling BSFL larva at $5 per kilogram while processing food surplus into NutriLoops, priced at $7 with a $1.75 commission. The model projects strong revenue growth, solid profitability, and full payback by year 2.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
And with NutriLoop,
Surplus is gold.